Hi guys, Bill Bacardi here. Hopefully everybody's well tonight. I just got home from work and we're going to pick a lock. Let's get the vise out. I think we're going to do this Euro that I got from Turk Matt. This is Turk Matt number 15. Ooh, that's sticky. That is really, really sticky. And it only wants to go, not only wants to go counter. Sometimes it wants to go clockwise, sometimes it wants to go counter. Of course, it's a Yale keyway. Here's the bidding on it, guys. Yale keyway. Of course, it's a Yale keyway. That's why I'm saying it, because I had to pick like 15 Yales today. Oh, at work. Unbelievable. Okay, since it's a Yale, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go bottom of the keyway tension on this. We'll get the 15 thousandths out. And the 18 thousandths. Let's try that, guys. We're going to try and go counter on this here. You know what? Let me see which way it wants to turn right now. Okay, it wants to turn clockwise. So we're going to try and pick it clockwise, guys. But if it's in there nice and tight. Let's start with this 18 thousandths. Go all the way to the back of this guy. Pull forward and search for that binder. Okay, 5 a little bit. Give me a little turn on the plug. 4 just gave me a little bit more. I think there was 3. That sounded like an overset though. Seems like I can't push one up high enough with that. Ooh, 2 gave me a bunch of counter. Lost my false set. Click on 4. And I think that's 2 binding still. Oh, I just lost it all, guys. Okay, 1. 1 is definitely set hard now because I just got some turn on a plug there, nice. Very little bit, but there was some turn. 2 is kind of solid, so I'm going to let off a little tension on this and see if I can get him set. No set. 3, felt good. I can't get under 4. Okay, now I'm under him. 4 is binding for sure, guys. I just kind of rubbed them with the tip of the pick. And it gave me a little more turn on that core. Whew. So it's cooling off here in Chicago, guys. It's really been a pretty nice day. Okay. Ooh, I just hit 1 and it gave me a little more turn on that cord. 2 gave me some counter. Now I'm not even putting no tension on it. The key is hanging there and it's putting the tension on it. And I just put a little bit as it needs it. But my finger is actually completely off the tension wrench. Okay, we're open. Look at that. Beautiful, guys. This lock lines very, very, very light tension. What kind of clip is on the back of this? We're still in frame, right? Okay, let's pull the pinning board up. That's one of those bendy clips. Where's my snap ring pliers? Right here. Okay, I don't want to lock it up. I guess I can just go from side to side with it like this, guys. Okay. That core is loose like a goose in there, fellas. Let's put a shim in it because it is a challenge lock, guys. And if you've watched any of the other videos of any of the other locks that I've picked from Turk Matt, he's putting some work in these guys, boy, let me tell you. Some beautiful work, actually. Okay. All right, beautiful. Of course, really loose for some reason. Okay, so it is a 5-pinner. I see some threading in 1, 3, and 5, it looks like. All the pins are in and working, guys. Everything needed to be picked. I hope you can see that, fellas. Okay, everything needed to be picked, obviously. Where are we at? What time? Oh, we only have 5 minutes. We're good. Okay, 1 is a standard. 2 is a really cool little serrated. 3 is, ooh, like one of those angle. Oh, there's the T-pin. See, I knew that there was a wedding cake in there just because of the way it was giving me the false sets. Okay. And there's the core, guys. 2, 3, and 5 are threaded in there. Let me pull a shim out. And let's see what we got on the top of this baby here, guys. Okay. Oop. What is he? He is a pin and pin. Like a spool. Is he cool? Very nice pin, Turk Matt. Very, very nice. Copper spring. Okay, here's number 2 coming out. He was on a real weak spring. Well, he's like an ASA driver. A steel spring in 2. 3 is a really deep spool, it looks like. Yes, very nice pin. Copper spring. Whew. You know what? Nah, because this is a long lock, I'll just take them all out the front. It's all right. Okay. I just can't see what's in there in the back when I do it this way. Okay, he was a really weak spring too. Just barely poking over the shear line there. And he's a T-pin kind of guy. Jesus. And here's 5. 5 came out just how he is there. And a copper spring, guys. Let's see if anything's done to that Bible. I don't think so. I don't want to shine a light in your eyes, guys. Oh, my flashlight's going dead. I'm going to have to put some batteries in it. No, nothing done to the Bible, guys. But that was Matt Turk's. Turk, I keep calling him Matt Turk. Turk Matt. Number 15. Okay, let me bring you over to the pinning board and we'll point all these out for you. Okay, so in number 1 we had this really, really cool. This guy actually fits in here like this. See if I can get him in there for you. Yeah. Okay, so we had a standard and a key pin. And then this is a pin-in pin. Looks like a regular spool with serrations on the end. But he's definitely a pin-in pin. See how he comes out of there? Can you see down over it? Okay, with a copper spring. In number 2, we had this really nice little serrated key pin. With this awesome serrated up above with a steel spring. Then here we had one of these. They're like on an angle, the serrations. I don't know if you can see that. Is it going to focus for me? Yes. Okay. See how they're like on an angle there? And then this really cool spool up top, this long one, with that long copper. And then 4, we had this like wedding cake T-pin here. And then this T-pin above it. That's what was hanging up in this lock, I guarantee it. Because he's got a T-pin up above a T-pin. Sometimes that don't work too well, guys. Steel spring there. And then number 5, we had kind of like this bomb with the double serration here. With this really cool. So I'm going to say that's a serrated spool. That's very nice work. Turk Matt, very nice work. I'll give you another once over on the way back. Awesome pinning, my friend. Very nice job on that lock. Very fun lock to pick. And everyone else, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, fellas.